Glad we are able to be here today with the camera on and everything. And I just want to ask mostly.
I'm happy.
What?
I'm happy.
He's happy.
He's
the cameraman, by the way.
I'm the cameraman below.
Yes. Random topic we're gonna think of right now is peanut butter and jelly.
Peanut butter jelly?
Do they really get along together as well as they say they do?
Are you serious? Oh my gosh. Like, okay, peanut butter and jelly, right? What the fuck is actually peanut butter and jelly, bud? Like, if you think about it, is it a designated snack time for kindergartners? Or is it something everybody can enjoy? And then with a baseball bat, are you saying peanut butter and jelly promotes violence? I mean, if so, we shouldn't serve this to children. Like, there should be an age limit on peanut butter and jelly. You know, like 30, 37. You know, you smoke, vote at 18, you can buy a rifle. 21, you can get drunk and own a handgun. Great combination. 37, you can eat peanut butter and jelly, because obviously you're going to beat your wife with a baseball bat. And you know another thing, I don't even know if people even like peanut butter and jelly anymore. I mean, makes me woozy. Like, have peanut butter and jelly, like, yeah, that's really good. I don't think I should consume that. I mean, you know, you got the peanut, and you got the grape, right?
No,
Grape comes...
May I interrupt real quick? Must it always be grape?
I mean, you got grape, you got all different types of jams. Don't even make it even better. Like, it just ruins the sandwich when you got like a blackberry preserve with peanut butter. You just don't put those two things together. If it doesn't happen in nature, like pork, you know, cow. I like cow sandwiches. I think everybody likes cow sandwiches except those fucking vegans. And what the fuck is up with that, you know? They fucking eat their peanut butter and jelly, you know? What if plants finally had feelings, you know? Like, seriously, would they go protesting, like, cornfields and cotton plantations? They don't still have those. They don't have cotton plantations anymore. Yeah, but really, seriously, peanut butter and fucking jelly, grapes. They don't go together. But, you know, and they try and force it though. They try and force it. Like, it reminds me when I was a kid and you're so poor and all you could have was that combination of the peanut butter and the like strawberry preserve in a jar together, and it's like $1.99, and you find it at the dollar store, and it's the most expensive thing there, and like you get 2 for 1. And you go and get the bread and you get it. You don't know how to get the shit out of it. You don't have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. You got like bread in this substance that's sticky, liquidy, almost translucent, and brown and disgusting, and you're like, I'm supposed to eat this. It's ridiculous. It gives you vitamins. It doesn't. It doesn't.
No, what about Uncrustables? What about those things?
Fucking the biggest scam in the world. I'll tell you that, Uncrustable. No, like, seriously, like, you think about it, have you seen one of those little fuckers? They're about the size of, like, a little bigger than a $50. And they got no crust. That's the best part of the sandwich that settles your stomach after the wooziness. Fucking peanut butter. Like, damn jelly. Like, and they're sitting there, they're so packed full of jelly. It's like you got the jelly in between 2 sides of minimum peanut butter and this nasty bread. And it's like, serve it to people. No. Why would you market that to people? And it's more expensive than the freaking loaf of bread and the peanut butter and the actual jelly. Like, I mean, I got a knife, I'm poor. I'm pretty sure if I wanted an uncrustable type of peanut butter and jelly sandwich, I could cut the crust off myself. When you know what to do. I've actually only got peanut butter and jelly over in, like, sophisticated countries. But yeah, I bet you they don't.
What would they have over in sophisticated countries? What primary food do you think sophisticated countries would have?
What would they
Other than bugs and shit, you know.
Oh my god, they got bugs. They got that caviar. God, what do they eat? They have all these crazy sandwiches. Like, you thought we were crazy with the frying of the crap? Man, over in France, all they eat is bread. Like, apparently they eat 5 pounds of bread a day. Man, yeah, don't... some French teacher told me I was, like, awake in one of her classes. That's crazy. They eat 5 pounds of bread. And they're like, they got the bread, and I think they eat fruit. And they got those little crepes. I say crepes. I know it's crepes, but no, my friend, she should chewed my ass out. She was like, no, it is the crap. And I'm like, no, bitch, it's crepe. You know? But, so they got the crepes, they got the 5 pounds of bread, they got all these crazy little sandwiches. They don't put anything on their sandwiches. They got like 5 pounds of bread, and then they like just put meat in between it, just a little bit, and maybe a little bit of cheese. Maybe that's sophisticated. That's like $20 over there in Europe land. Man, they got that. They got jellies, I think. I don't think they ever thought, oh man, we're gonna put this with peanut butter. Who the fuck came up with that? Hey, who came up with peanut butter and jelly sandwiches anyway? I mean, you got these things just don't go together, and it just shouldn't happen. And it makes us look like hillbillies. To be perfectly honest, peanut butter and jelly, just like fish sticks. Fish sticks make us look like hillbillies too. Bastards.
Greatest invention of mankind?
No.
Did they?
Would you go crazy over fish sticks?
No.
Quite honestly, what would you do for a fish stick?
I wouldn't do jack shit for a fish stick.
What about a Klondike bar?
Klondike bar? Those things are so overrated. They make a mess. And like, you remember those commercials in the 90s where a guy would physically like strangle a baby for a Klondike bar? And you'd be sitting there watching this. I'm like, oh my god, they're that good. You got your first Klondike bar. It is nothing. It is nothing. It is just a huge mess. It gets all over the place. And they're okay. And then I don't know if you noticed, they've gotten smaller. So they're about the size of an Uncrustable. They're that size now. And you sit there and you're like, this is so tiny. And it still makes a fucking mess with the chocolate all over the place. You got the ice cream melting in your hand because you realize your hand pumps out heat. It just melts it gets all in the wrapper, and you're sitting there trying to get it, and you're like, oh, do I want to lick the wrapper? Because you realize you're out in public, and you don't want those people to judge you, and you're like, man, oh, God, I paid $2.99 for this bastard. Do I want to lick the wrapper? Do I really want to lick it? You're thinking that in your head. Then you sit there, you do that little look at the sides, like make sure nobody's watching, you just maybe go at it. That depends on how hungry you are, too, or how bad you wanted that Klondike bar. It's more of a pain than anything. You don't want to kill baby for it.
Yeah, just in closing here, what do you feel about calling girls the morning after? I mean, do you ever call them again?
Morning after, oh my god. First of all, for me to get closer to a girl, they gotta act not repulsed by my ass. I didn't do anything. You know, I look nice, got nice clothes, I got nice things for limited amounts of time, because I break shit, because I'm a klutz. You know, I'm funny. It's a lot of little pleasure or whatever, right? You know, at least I got it now. I'm not gonna spring it on you like 2 weeks after, like those fucking Russian brides do. It's like, damn, I got food, and it just shows. And no, I don't know. I mean, maybe I'd call him after it. Maybe, probably not. Depends on their phone network. To be honest. Depends on their phone network. If it's free for me, 30-second phone call. But no, I pay for my minutes. Those are my minutes. I pay for those, and I should use them whenever I want to. I shouldn't gotta, waste them calling somebody today. Was that as good for you as it was for me? Because I finished in 4 minutes. I mean, she's gonna say no. Not that I finished in 4 minutes. I gotta just, clarify that. But yeah, I'd maybe call them after. I mean, it's up to you. I'd rather flip a coin to the side. I don't know.
How about straying from the morning after slightly by adding another word? Morning after pill.
Morning after pill. Oh, I'm so for that. I'll tell you why. There are so many people here because that pill shouldn't have been here. I mean, you look at a college like App State. One of the people that got accepted to App State was that, what was her name? Miss South Carolina, who blamed the starving children in Africa for people in America not being able to locate the United States on a map. Really? Do we have to go that far to blame the black people for ignorance? I mean, no, we don't. We do not have to go that far. She's an idiot. And see, if her parents had just had the morning after pill, she wouldn't even be there. And those poor little starving children in Africa wouldn't even be taking the blunt of her stupidity. I am so for it. There's people that I know, it's not even a real abortion.